Welcome to Decoding 40 After Dark.
Sent me something on my phone and it said that I hog-tied her. I don't know how to hog-tie people. What would I hog-tie?
Why would I hog-tie? What is good people?
We're waiting for the other two numbnuts to get on the live with us. Excuse me.
Uh-oh.
What?
I don't know what happened.
We're live on the air, guys. We're live on the air. What's going on?
Oh, I missed the intro. My bad.
Yeah. It's a little late, buddy. Yeah. You even missed hog tie. You missed the hog tie video.
I missed the hog tie. God damn it. Why would I hog tie?
So what's going on, people? Who's out there on the checking with us right now? Who's watching us right now? Say something. Say something on the microphone there, not the microphone, the chat there, please. Tell me what's what. And then there were four.
Macaroni.
Hello there.
Hello to everybody.
Hello there, guys. How are you?
I got to say, since I've been recording at home, I've been drinking a lot more. I've been like finishing that bottle that I start at the podcast by like Thursday, and then I get another bottle.
Yeah. That's the program I was on last year.
He's like,
that's why I had to change.
I ain't no alcoholic because I don't go to the meetings.
Right.
I used to say, I don't drink at home by myself. Now I'm just in the backyard smoking cigars and drinking bourbon. Yeah.
And you were quite judgmental when I said that.
Now I'm like, shit,
well, there.
I've been missing out this whole time.
Yeah, Mr. Fucking 17 pounds over there. I lost 17 pounds. Yeah, look at me.
It's real. Let me soak it up.
It is. Because I lost 7 and you disrespected my 7 like 7.
No, because you said it was 7 like it was 17. You said 7 like it was 17.
I didn't say 7 like it was 17, so I was trying to get some acknowledgement for my weight loss situation here.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You shitted on it.
I'm sorry.
And then you were like, I remember when I was in single digit weight loss. That was his attitude. 7. What is that, water weight?
Congratulations. What'd you do?
You take a good shit?
And there he goes.
There he goes. He's out of here. Oh,
but yeah, to Alaric's point, now I only drink one drink during the show and then one during the live.
Wow.
2 drink minimum. Wow.
Wow. That's pretty good for you, El. You usually drink one bottle during the show. And
pretty much.
Bottle
at least half
during
a
the live.
At least half a bottle.
So that's good. I'm the opposite. I have been, I'm a social drinker. So I have been drinking way less than I have been drinking before the pandemic because I like drinking when I'm out with people.
He drinks with the baby, ladies and gentlemen. He's drinking with the
baby. You got a bottle. I need a bottle.
Exactly. She's got that leche. He's got that leche.
That's it. Yeah, I'm a social drinker, so I've been drinking a whole heck of a lot less.
Yeah, it makes my Tuesdays a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
Tuesday, I'd be hurting.
I stopped taking meetings before noon. I still do. I still don't do that. No meeting before noon on Tuesday.
Someone asked for a meeting tomorrow at 2 p.m. and I was hesitant because I was like,
am I going to be good?
Yeah, I know. I was like, oh no, I could take this one.
No, I could do it as long as I as long as I don't hit it too hard on Monday. But I need that secret also, by the way, which a nurse taught me this. A male nurse taught me this. B12. No. If you take B12 before you go to bed, it'll reduce the hangover.
And vitamin D.
About?
He probably told you vitamin D.
Vitamin D. No, he just said B12. Just B12.
Vitamin D. It'll relax you too.
You big old bear. Oh B12. Man. So I don't know if not many people will probably know this, but we had 2 wedding anniversaries this weekend, and me and Alric celebrated.
We need some sound effects.
We do. I was thinking about that.
The wedding anniversary, right? So I want to play this next video because this is how you feel when you go out with your wife on anniversary and you don't want to think about anything else.
Anniversary, anytime.
Anytime. Here it goes.
Hey! Fuck those kids! Fuck those kids! Fuck those kids! Hey!
That's real. That's real. No disrespect to the children, because I love my kids, but when you out, fuck them kids, man. They trying to kill you. Hey, I don't want to hear it.
I like how he was trying to get everybody's attention.
That was me yesterday.
Hey.
Absolutely.
Oh,
hey.
Hey. We ain't talking about them kids. Why would I
apologize? Where is everybody tonight? It's quiet tonight.
Yeah, what's tonight? Is there a game or something like that going on? Or?
Yeah, there is a game on that I would be watching if we weren't on.
What game is it?
I think John Paul is watching the BET Awards on.
I think it's the Phoenix and Clippers game.
Oh, is that game 7?
No, it's like game 4, I think.
Game 4. Okay.
Then you have no excuse for not being here if it's not game 7.
It's game 4 or 5. It might be. It might be a win to go home.
Well, I mean, it is if someone's up 3-1. No one's going to be watching.
No,
us.
I think it's 2-1. I think it's 2-1.
2-1.
So here's what I need to know. If I point my camera, this is what we need to figure out. If I point my camera at the television and we watch it with the people, are they going to hit us with a copyright infringement?
Yes.
If I
the
stream
NBA?
it over
Sure.
my shoulder while
we might get a
talking
copyright just for talking about the game.
Yeah. Any rebroadcast or representation of that is illegal. That's what they say at the end of all the games and shit.
But if you're watching it with me,
and then I'm
NBA lawyer over here.
If you're watching it, no, he just
here.
reads the disclaimer before the game comes on. That's much credit. That's too much credit.
Listen, I listen, and I also listen. You know, it's real. You know,
and so far, he's never been sued.
Never. With all the shit that comes out my mouth, go figure.
It's unbelievable. Allegedly.
So how y'all dealing with the heat out there? I mean, I know it's hot as hell in New York right now. I don't know how it is outside of the New York area. Is it rainy? Is it hot? Where y'all at? Because it is blazing hot here.
It is 20. It's a 20-degree difference between the first floor and the second floor of my house.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure.
And you can feel it by the time you get to like the 4th step up. It's like
literally stepping into an oven.
Satan is on the second floor.
So do you not have ACs on your second floor?
Huh?
You got ACs on your second floor, Rick?
We have ACs on the second floor in the bedrooms, but for some reason the air just does not circulate in the same way it does on the first floor.
Sounds like you need more BTUs.
We got BTUs.
I got enough BTUs.
He's like, I got 24,000
BTUs coming out of my ears.
Well, if you want to know anything about air conditioners, talk to L.
The major thing is that we have a huge
we have a HVAC specialist here.
We have a huge skylight at the top of the stairs. So in the daytime, that is
like a laser beam.
It's an oven. It's like holding up a magnifying glass.
Yeah.
So
wow,
that pretty much heats up everything on the second floor, and then you're trying to fight it with air conditioners, and the air conditioners are losing this battle.
Like, you ain't hire us for this, Papa.
I'm gonna tell you, there's a major difference between 15,000 and 18,000
BTUs for this, Papa. This is hot in here, yo. What the fuck is going on? It's like Puerto Rico in the summertime.
Papa.
The difference between 15,000 and 18,000.
That's all I got for you, Papa.
Well, the thing is, if you go into an individual room, if you go into our bedroom or if you go into Amara's bedroom, it's okay. You're in the hallway. It's a whole nother story.
melting,
that's where the devil
melting.
congregates, in the hallway.
That's where all the arguments happen, in the hallway.
Fuck out my way, it's hot. Don't touch me, I'm sticking.
Move.
Oh move. Fuck, shit.
And that's the kids talking to y'all. Move.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Move, motherfucker.
Shit.
God damn.
Hot in this
fuck,
motherfucker.
Bucky.
I'm trying to get in my AC. Yo, I let me tell you, this is the definition of privilege for our children. You know, I don't know if Elle can relate. I go into my daughter's room and she's got the AC blasting with a fucking hoodie on. I looked at her, I was like, what are you doing? She's like, what? She goes, I'm cold. I said, you need to take that fucking hoodie off and turn that AC down to low fan. Okay, I'm not even gonna give you AC, low fan, after doing some disrespectful shit like that. Yeah, man, they don't, you know, again. But why? I want to be comfortable.
Leaves the AC on.
Who's that?
Leaves it. My oldest leaves the AC on all day, every day. If he's in the room or not, I'm like, yo.
Yes.
Like ACs never go off.
Yo, he acts like it. Yo, they act like it's a hotel room.
Yeah.
Like they're staying at the Marriott and it's your house and your bill. Yeah, they do that shit all the time. It's ridiculous.
Be like,
I gotta pay that
fucking
shit.
Marriott.
Do you leave your ACs on when you leave the house?
Hell no.
No.
Are you kidding me?
No.
My shit is
and
on
actually
fleek.
I'm
do you get free
trying to
electricity?
figure out.
Yeah, it's included. That's why.
That's why you do that. Yeah,
It's
wait till you start paying. Wait till you get the crib.
Because it's included in the maintenance.
Yeah, it's included in mine. I still don't do that because it still affects the grid. If everybody were to do that,
I don't work that
now.
Yo, L, don't worry about it. When he gets his own crib, he gonna stop all that shit when he get that.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
Still gonna do
No,
it.
you're not. When you get that bill,
all it's gonna take is that one $700 electric bill.
Still gonna do it. I don't like coming in a house and it feels like when I walk in there, I'm inhaling
big dog.
a glass of water.
Okay, big dog.
No.
You'll get that high ass bill.
You're gonna do that. You might do it for a month, and you're like, "No, this is ridiculous." And then you figure out some automated way to do it.
Exactly.
To turn it on before you get home.
That's true.
Yeah.
That might
but
be
you ain't gonna leave it on.
Nah, not all day.
It don't need to be.
No,
it don't need to be at 64. But I don't want to walk in no house that's 85. 86.
No. But if you get a Nest system, you can use your cell phone and use the app, and then on your way home, you can cool it out.
Yeah, that's true.
But there's no way you're leaving it on all day.
No, you're not.
First of all, that's just wasteful.
Especially the house you're trying to buy.
Yeah.
No. You spend all your money on AC. That's ridiculous.
PSE&G will name a fucking electric grid after you after that shit. You'll be paying some fucking money.
This is the Mac grill.
So I'm out here in the hurricane, and Grid Mac has just gone out. They're trying to get it back up. They're at the pole right now.
Money? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
And my house is not that big. My bill is usually decent, but there's sometimes, especially in the colder and the hotter months, while I look at the bill, I'm like, yo, we need to just take cold showers from now on because this shit is ridiculous.
But it depends. It depends because we leave the AC on pretty much even when nobody's at my mother's house all the time, and the bill's not that bad. But
3 digits definitely, right?
What, the bill?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the big house though.
I know.
So
are we talking...
if there's somebody there or there's not, it's the same. It's about the same.
So you just let the AC run and to keep the bugs cool.
Well, no. So no. We keep it from certain parts of the house sweat. So we try to keep the humidity out of the house. But also, I will say this: like there's multiple zones. We only keep on one zone. We turn off the rest of the zones. So it's not like all the zones are running because like there's different zones in the house, right? There's like
what about the slave quarters? Do you keep the slave quarters cool?
Hell no. They gonna suffer. I mean, what's
enjoy the heat there, Margaret?
And don't keep that fan on all night.
With one propeller. What's causing the condensation?
Not exactly sure. Not exactly, but I think the condensation just comes from the humidity. As the humidity comes in, it just makes certain things sweat. So it's caused some issue. But it's the same way we keep the heat on in the winter so the pipes don't freeze up.
Well, yeah, that's different.
But the heat is cheaper. The heat is cheaper.
I don't know if it's so much more than it is that you don't have to keep it that warm, as opposed to you're running more power when you're using the electricity for the when you're AC, because you're constantly running that, because the heat, once it gets to a certain temperature, it shuts off.
But also we're using central air, and it's not like window air conditioners, which to me I think pull more power. They just do. They just pull the windows pull more, like when you turn them on, they're like it's like engines with an HVAC. It can run, it cools off, and then it can shut off for a couple of hours and just kind of let it just like it kind of marinates. It's different.
Hey,
right.
Big dog shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
Hey Matt, is it 2-1 Suns, or is it 3-1?
Yeah. What's the number of games?
Is it 2-1, son?
What do you say? I'm here.
The Clippers and the Suns. Son.
Well, let me throw up another video real quick. All right, so this video I thought was funny, right? This is called the Cookout Invite.
I've got a question for black people. If you're not black, keep scrolling. What kind of food y'all be having at these barbecues? And what I got to do to get invited? I'm tired of going to these cookouts. We have poached halibut wrapped in kale. Literally tastes like hate crime wrapped in gluten-free lettuce wraps. I'm tired of having raisins in my potato salad. I bet y'all be seasoning y'all's food. I ain't never had seasoning before. All I'm saying is 2021. Let me get invited to one barbecue.
Although the council's never heard of halibut, we do know a call of distress when we hear one. Grab this one. Our finest brisket, seasoned. It's in the spaceship. It's invited to the cookout. You can come.
That's fucking hilarious.
That was the best video I watched last week, man. That's it. Black people creative, man.
He was like, I bet you got seasoning. Y'all be seasoning your food.
I ain't never had seasoning before.
Wait, Vin, did you post the video with the Asian dude who?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, I have it on here. I could play that. I could play that up. This is another one. I'll play it back to back because you brought it up, but that shit is funny too.
My man.
That's spicy.
That's spicy.
He was like, "That's enough."
Oh man! But you know what I kind of find funny is that not all white people don't season their food, because if you go to Louisiana, they Cajun and all that other stuff. So is it what part of the country is that does that come from, where they say white people don't season their food?
Rhode Island. I would all the waspy places.
Yeah, I would venture to say Midwest.
Really?
Midwest? No, you got barbecue. Like you know what I mean? It's like, because you got, depending on what part of
I'm talking about like country. Wyoming. Oh, is that West? Wyoming,
yeah, that's
Utah,
like West, yeah. Northwest. Yeah,
yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
What do you think they do? I just cook the chicken.
I can't say that. I can't say that. I went to Colorado and the food was bomb everywhere.
Yeah, the food was good in Colorado.
Everywhere I went, and I know everybody was high, so they're eating, but the food was bomb.
Where were you?
You can go to Colorado and get. You can go to Colorado and get Asian food and Indian food.
I went and
did
got
you have the
Mexican,
munchies?
good Indian.
Okay, yeah. That's because it's Mexican and Indian, not because white people cook.
No, but the regular like spots were like pretty good too.
What'd you have? Potato salad
with raisins in it.
Potato salad.
Exactly. So that's what they talk.
Those are all.
I didn't eat at anybody's house, but I ate at a regular like
said
diner.
You had the munchies, so yeah. I don't know if your word is really.
But not
credible.
every day I had them. I didn't. Well, maybe I had to think about that. But even still, the food was good. No, there was times that I ate that I hadn't smoked. It was good.
No, I don't get it. Like I don't because when they say that, I'm like, I can see that. Like you said, the waspy people like, oh, honey, this is really spicy. I put a little salt and pepper to spice it up tonight. Like they don't know what paprika is and none of that shit. But you go down to like the southern, like Louisiana or certain parts of Alabama where they're doing barbecue. I don't watch them shows. The shit looks delicious to me. I don't know if it's just colors and ain't no taste to it. Like
no,
I don't know.
But they learn that from the way that we cook.
Oh, okay, sure, of course. They wasn't cooking before.
There's no French technique in there.
Yeah,
there's no French technique.
We gonna take that cake on right there. I'll put that on there.
I think it was like Brentwood, Tennessee, Green Hills, Tennessee. I think that they don't use much seasoning.
I think it depends on who. I think it depends on who, and it depends on where. Because I've gone down south, and white people know how to cook, and I've gone to California.
It's not a dispute of whether white people can cook or not. And where did they get this knowledge
of cooking?
Where they get the knowledge, son? What's the math?
Today's math.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Especially when you talk. No, specifically when you're talking about the South. That's our knowledge because they didn't cook. We cook.
I don't know.
All right, so I got. Speaking of cooking, I got one more cooking video. All right, this shit is funny, right? This is I call this one Butter Bay. That hot ass grease. Caught it right in his chest. Oh shit! That's it. What it say? Salt Bay on Wish.
Yeah.
Oh man.
All right. What's Matt talking about? I've been thinking about this since last show. Some dude was asking about not getting head anymore. Don't know the whole story, but the date night could cure that.
Really?
No, the point was she did not want to give him head anymore.
Oh right.
Oh right. We talked about that.
Yeah. My wife brought that up. Interestingly enough, my wife.
Whose side was she on?
I can't remember. I was drinking.
That's a lie. You don't want to say.
I honestly can't remember.
You don't want to say. It's all right.
Honestly.
What do you think? What side do you think that she would be on?
Of course, I think she probably was on the woman's side. Probably.
Really?
I honestly, no. You know what? I don't want to put words in her mouth because I don't remember the details of the conversation, so I'm not going to do that.
Well, Killer Cam is in here. What does Killer Cam think?
You trying to get in my bedroom or something like that? Fuck you doing?
Of course.
I'm saying we just asked Rick's wife. Rick's wife thought.
This episode is brought to you by Adam and Eve and what's going on in Vin's bedroom.
You know what I'm saying? Check it out on the weekends. No.
It's a new segment on Decoding 40.
Sleeping on the couch. This segment is called Sleeping on the
Couch. Don't fuck up my shit. Inappropriate, sir.
Just saying.
Oh my God.
So the question was, if he needs head and she doesn't want to give head, should the relationship be over? Right?
Two things, right. And they weren't even married yet, right?
Correct.
That's the main thing. I'm sorry, not two things. The main thing was they weren't even married yet, so he had the opportunity to be out. But I think what did he have? There was a stepchild. He had an attachment.
No, it was no stepchild.
Her and the stepchild lived in his house.
Yeah, but so that's what I'm saying. There was a stepchild
lived in his house.
Yeah,
that's not a stepchild.
Look, you got
no marriage.
You got 30 days.
Stepchild in training.
I was listening to the show. You were committed to try to get them into this. What do you call it? Common law marriage. You brought that up like 3 or 4 times. There's no common law marriage. There's no marriage. There's no stepchild.
There's no head.
You got 30 days to find a place to live.
30 days.
And while you're here, I'm going to get my
said 30 days
outside.
He said 30 days, and you got to have your stuff. You have to have your stuff out of the house by 20. You should be sleeping on a mattress the last 10 days you're in my house.
Right. And you should know where you're going by.
Somebody else is going to suck my dick.
Right. And don't
you got to go. You got to go.
Oh my
and
God.
Don't disrupt us. As a matter of fact, could you let her in
My
Yeah,
ex still
exactly.
pays my bills. My
I'll be
ex
taking a
still pays-
shower. Just let her in.
Damn.
Show her where the.
I'm not.
And
I'm
she
not
was
that.
cool with
I'm
it.
not that ruthless. I'm not that ruthless.
She was cool with it.
I'll
She was
go
cool with it.
out.
Yeah, my ex pays my bills. She was cool with it. What are you talking about?
Okay, sounds like a contract was broken, but does she have the right to say no? I'm not.
Yeah, she
doing
does.
it. Yeah, she absolutely yes.
Yeah,
But
it's
you
not like
have
he's got to
honor
force
the
her to
fact
suck
that the
dick.
contract, right? Because that becomes another problem.
So if any contract is broken, does that mean that the other person has a right to cut off services, either or on the other side of any kind? If any
You committed
contract
to
is
phone
broken,
and services. I love
Of
this.
course.
I
course
think
there
there's always going to be deal breakers. There's always going to be deal breakers. If I said to my wife, I'm committed, I'm in this relationship, but I need to have sex with hookers twice a week, she's going to say, sorry, buddy, you got to go.
But what if you entered into the relationship and she knew you had a steady appointment twice a week?
Yeah.
And then once you got married, she was like, you got to stop that.
No, that's got to be a conversation. Like, can you cut that down to once a
You
week?
knew when we got together, I had a 2 whole week habit. I don't know why you're trying to pull back now.
Can we cut that down to once a week? Because garbage night is on Tuesday, so I put the garbage out. Okay, fine. We can work with that. That's a workable situation.
Very nice.
all right.
Once a week.
Yeah, 30 days is too much for me. You still here? I gotta go. 30 days.
Well,
30 days.
30 days is really in consideration of the child.
Generous.
Not you.
Yeah, that's a good point. So
Consideration of the
if
child.
there was
For
no
little- for
child,
little
when would she
man?
have to leave?
Huh?
If there was
Hold
no
up.
If there was no child,
Yeah. When would
Well,
she
you-
have to leave?
right?
72 hours.
Right now. I
72
mean, like
hours.
when you
You got-
when you ready,
go-
is this? Are you
go stay with
done?
your mama.
Are you finished? Or are we done? Because
Hold up. Hold up. You know what I just thought of something?
Uber is in effect. Uber's working.
I just thought of something crazy. I don't know how old the child was, but I can think, damn, mama, this is the third relationship we got kicked out of the house. You won't suck no dick yet?
Wow.
She's looking for the golden dick to suck.
Wow.
But then we were talking about she in the letter or whatever, she said that she wasn't she didn't like it because it looked funny or something like that, right? Wasn't
Right.
it? That's
It smelled, it looked funny, and it was small.
Oh God.
But you know what? Somebody else may like it. Somebody else may
somebody
like
else did.
small, funny looking, smelly.
I'm sure
dicks.
she wasn't the first one to give him head.
No. If that's your fetish,
Yeah,
you've
for
been
sure.
into it. You've been doing it.
Yeah. What if his fetish is he knows he has a weird dick, but he likes
He likes punishing them. He likes punishing them. He likes punishing them.
Eat that,
suck that
eagle claw. Eat that weird dick. Eat it.
That's sadistic. That's
Well,
sadistic. That's sadistic.
You know what? There's somebody for him too.
Oh
yeah, yeah. There's somebody for everybody.
There's somebody
bless
for
them
him
both.
too.
But is there somebody for everybody? You really
There's
think?
somebody for every. Yes,
I think
yes,
so.
There is.
Look,
absolutely
I've
somebody.
seen some.
You mean
weird
the half
shit
a nigga on the
internet.
subway, the nigga who's a half a man who has just his
Absolutely.
hands? There's someone
Yeah.
for him.
There's
Yeah.
somebody.
There's a half a lady.
Yes, somebody for everybody.
Do you know how strong his hands are that some woman will appreciate?
The way he grabbed my ass, I don't know, man. That two-handed motherfucker. But oh my God.
He got strong hands. Well, how tall is he? No, he got strong hands. I'm just don't worry about that.
So I'm
He
gonna
got
tell you
does
guys a
pull-ups
story.
he does pull-ups on the subway all day.
Tell you guys a story. I used to live in Inwood, top of Manhattan.
This is when you dated that half chick?
What half chick did I?
I'm fucking with you.
I don't know how to half chick people. So I was going up the block. And up the block from my house, I had a dog, so I had to walk the dog. So up the block from my house was a little park. And I used to see two people sitting in this car. And when I first saw them, it was like springtime. So, I didn't think nothing of it. I see people standing out and sitting in the car. And I see people outside the car talking to them. I said, I think nothing about it. But, you got to walk a dog multiple times. So one night I go out in the summer and the dog needs to go out, and I had come home late or something. I got to walk the dog like 2:00 in the morning. So I go walk the dog down by the park 2:00 in the morning, and the people are still in the car, and they sleeping in the car.
Homeless.
I'm like, what the hell is going on? But they in a car. So I'm like, what are they doing? But they sleeping in the car. I was like, all right. Next week, I see them sitting in the car. This goes on for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So finally, I see the people outside of the car sitting on the park bench, and there was people sitting around talking to them. So being nosy with the dog, I slowed down and listened to them talk. And he was talking about the ministry and God and all that. So anyway, long story long, it turns out that the guy says at some point in his life, he was called by God to be outside and do ministry and give up all of his worldly possessions. And he met this woman who fell in love with him, and she came with him on this expedition, and they were living in the car.
Yeah. Why is that surprising?
She had no place else to go.
Hold on. Wait. Then the winter
gave him some head.
Wait. Then the winter comes, and they still in the car.
Praise the Lord.
Why is that surprising?
Shocking to me. So much
so. They have gas?
Hold on.
Wait.
They heat up the car?
People gave them money. People gave them money all the time, which I felt. I used to give them money because I felt
what
so
color
bad.
were these people?
They black.
There was black folks doing that shit. That's not.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny about it? They got somebody made a documentary on them, and it's somewhere on the internet. I'll see if I can dig it up. But they made a documentary about why he's out there, how they got out
in the
there.
park.
They interviewed him. They interviewed her. They had all their worldly possessions in the car. Whatever happened, the community raised enough money that they were able to go from a car to like an SUV or a car to like a van, some shit like this. They upgraded.
Bum love.
They upgraded.
Lucky just to have bum love. Bum love. Bum love.
But really smart guy, like really like smart, knowledgeable. And if you talk to them, like if they were just cleaned up sitting next to you, you'd be like, wow, these are really smart people. I'm telling you, they were really smart, really articulate, not crazy. Well, not visibly crazy. It was really interesting. They might still be out there, to be honest. I don't know. That was years ago, but they were there for years. Yes.
Somebody for everybody. But the thing why that's not shocking is like there's a guy who tonight has convinced a woman in order to further their relationship, she needs to go out there and sell her pussy on the street.
Hey, stop putting my business on the street there.
I'm just saying, like that it's not shocking to me. That
shit right now in a subway station fucking staircase, two homeless people are fucking, and like it's nothing. There's videos all over the internet of that shit. It's like there's somebody for somebody, but I don't know, man. Like a half person though, I don't know.
Of course there is. I told you, man. His hands. It's like gold.
So Matt's got a question.
Any advice on banging your wife without letting kids know?
NyQuil.
Well, it depends on how old your kids are.
Yeah, how old
my
are your
kids are toddlers, and once they sleep, they get up at like 6 a.m. But in between time is my time.
In between time.
I mean,
you
listen,
do your thing and I'll do mine.
You might have to soundproof the walls, brother.
No, they sleep. They are asleep.
No, I'm talking not you. I'm talking about Matt.
Oh.
Maybe you got to soundproof the walls or something like that.
I want to know how old his kids are and how many kids.
But he's got like teenagers.
Yeah, that's a problem.
I think his youngest is
school.
Yeah. He's got teenagers. Ball gag. That's all I can recommend.
Oh, for who?
Ball gag.
The wife
ball
or the kids?
For you and your wife. Just ball gag yourself.
Jesus.
Don't ball gag the kids.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's definitely
the sick
not
mind
legal.
of Alric.
I didn't
Fucking
say it.
ball-
Leon said it.
Ball gag. I was on the
I
ball
don't know
gag.
the ball gag.
I don't know the ball gag. Ball gag.
Oh, Matt must have gone and watched the game. Yeah, I don't know, man. I think there's somebody for everybody, man.
There's somebody for everybody. There's this next video I'm gonna play right here is for your, what I would say, your December, summer, fall relationships. So you know you got to watch out for these cougars and these young boys, because the young boy will catch feelings and shit. Here we go.
Babe, it's for the time. You get me flowers for the world, and it's hours for the moolah, for the power, babe. And no, I will never, ever give you up. And I want to say thank you in case I don't thank you enough. Real.
That young boy just happy to be in someone's apartment where ain't no roaches and rats.
I was that dude. I don't know what Jodeci song I was singing, but I was that dude.
Wow.
Oh,
and did she
shit.
gracefully exit you out of her home?
Hey, man.
It's time for you to go, young man.
Nah, Rick was too smooth back in the day. He wasn't on that. He definitely wasn't singing. I don't think he was singing, Rick. He was too cool. He was too smooth back in the day.
Yeah,
I don't think he was singing.
Who knows? Whatever goofy shit a 20-year-old does when he's at a 30-year-old woman's house is what I was doing.
Whatever goofy shit.
Whatever goofy shit.
You got a lot of groceries.
Yeah.
Damn, you got two different types of cold cuts in this motherfucker. Three different. What is this brie cheese? That's brie, nigga. Get out of my refrigerator, please.
Oh
man.
I remember I was dating this. I wasn't even dating her. I don't know what you would call it, but
she was using you, sir.
Yeah, she was. She would have a 40 for me every time I came over.
Oh, wow. Did she call you nigga at the door? Like, what was the deal? Don't take off your Timberlands. Drinking 40. Like, what the fuck was that?
Wow. He's like,
I drank it. It wasn't.
He's like, I don't even want to hear what you got to say.
Hold up.
This.
Did you hold up?
Get
Did you
this
drink
ass.
it?
That's what she said.
Did you drink it in a glass, or did you just drink it straight out the bottle?
Straight from the bottle. She would wrap it in a paper towel. She was classy.
Oh man.
I think she knew that if you drank that 40, you'd beat the brakes off it.
Oh yeah, it was crazy.
She was like, "This is the key to get
This
my
is what
back
I do
all the way out."
This is what I do for all the young boys. I have them come over my house. I put a 40 on ice. I make it nice and cold, and it always works for me.
For sure.
You was just one of the roosters, boy.
That was fine by me.
Oh man, Lord have His mercy.
Wait a minute. He said she's Colombian. Enough said. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of that Dave Chappelle joke when he said that white people won't tell you who they vote for, but they'll say shit like, "Oh yeah, I fuck my wife in the ass every night." Like, but who'd you vote for? Dave.
Dave.
That's personal.
Oh man.
I'm assuming that means she's a screamer. Well, I don't even know what that means. Oh,
so if that's the case, hold up. Go back to Alric's advice of the ball gag. I guess
ball gag. Yep. Ball gags for everyone.
All around.
Just get a family set. Dad, what is this for? Just put it on, Junior.
Oh.
Good night.
Everybody's getting one.
We're gonna put this on the Christmas card. We're gonna put this
Everybody's
on the
getting
Christmas
one.
Gonna stuff it in your Christmas stocking.
Oh man. I'm gonna play another quick video. Everybody's been to the gas station and you just want to get in and out, but then you get this motherfucker in front of you.
Let me get a pick 6, 2 pick 3s, 1 Powerball, 1 pick 5, 3 of the $10 scratch offs, 4 of the $3 scratch offs.
That don't even have to be at the gas station. That could be at
any bodega that has a lotto machine, yo.
I skip that dude though. I skip him.
How do you skip him?
I put my money on the counter and go. Although that's been harder because I don't carry as much cash anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but even if you're paying gas at the pump, what do? Just put it on the counter and say.
Well, no, if it's at the pump, you don't have to deal with this dude because you pay it at the pump. But if I'm going to the store and he's there, because I've been at it, I'll be like,
yeah, but sometimes you're behind him and you don't even know.
Yeah,
there's one line and then you get there and you're like, oh,
but I've
stopped him. I'll be like, yo, my man, give me a minute. Let me just pay for my gas. Give me a second. You're gonna be here for a minute.
There's old ladies that do shit like that.
No.
Old ladies that do shit like that. They'll sometimes
if they know in Home Depot for an hour and a half just so they can give you the wrong product. So why all of a sudden you that's different? Okay.
When I'm on the move, that's different. When I'm doing something,
is it?
Get out my way. Yeah, that's different. When I ain't got no place to be. So look at it this way. No. Hold up. Look at it this way. If I'm on the move going somewhere and I'm doing something where I have a timetable, that's one thing. Okay. If I say, hey babe, can we go to Home Depot Saturday afternoon and I block off 1 to 5 to go shopping? I'm here
1 to 5 in Home Depot. Are you crazy?
No. I'm just saying 1 to 5.
This nigga's going 5. He's looking at every nail.
Hear what I'm saying?
Insane. What are you doing at Home Depot for 4 hours?
Listen to me.
Waiting.
Listen to me. If I said I allocated
get a key,
1 p.m. if I allocated 1 p.m. to 5 p.m.
This is a special
to go shopping with the wife, then I'm there anyway. So what's the rush? Like I'm on the clock. But at 5:15, got to go. Because I allocated 1 to 5 to spend time because I said I would do it. So if I'm going somewhere and you in my way, that's different.
So the gas station guy and a lottery machine, that's a no.
If I gotta get somewhere and if he caught me on that same Saturday and I'm at the gas station, I have already allocated this time to be here. So where am I running
to be at the gas station?
To be wherever I'm at, as long as I'm in the process of whatever I'm doing. But if I got somewhere to go,
considerate young man, let me get 251 box straight, 381, 281. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Yeah,
I had a similar situation on Saturday.
I think you're the Herman Cain of bad customer service.
Nah.
I think you just sit there and take it.
No,
take that.
No. If I got someplace to be, you got to move. If I've allocated this time, I'm already spending the time to do what I allocated it to. It's just different.
My time is not meant to spend in fucking Home Depot while you twiddle your fucking thumbs. No,
I'm shopping. If I've agreed to be shopping, does it matter if I'm shopping at Home Depot, Apple, Target, or Costco? No, I'm fucking shopping.
I guess what I'm thinking is weird is I don't allot 3-4 hours to Home Depot.
No, I allow it to shopping. If we just so happen to be in here, if this is what you want to do and you're trying to get this done.
When I have to go shopping, I have to do multiple things. Like I have to go to Home Depot. I have to go to Target. I have to go to whatever other stuff.
I don't have to go no place. My
so I'm not going to pay spend 4 hours in one place. And get dicked around.
My present is no. This is contingent on me being present. I am present into whatever you're doing. I'm sitting there. It don't matter. I'll try to make it as pleasant as I can, as speedy as I can. But I'm sitting there because I've allocated this time. If I haven't allocated this time, fuck this kick.
Sir, you got 2 minutes before I resume my time. I take my time back. You got 2 minutes.
2 minute warning.
2 minute warning. and what's that sound, sir? That's my 2 minute alarm. Nigga, you got 2 minutes to make this happen.
That's right.
We've been sitting here for 3 hours.
That's about right.
Sir, that key's already made, sir. We were fucking with you for the last 2 hours and 9 minutes.
That shit makes no fucking sense.
Oh,
man. I was gonna say earlier, I was at the we had rented a car over the weekend, so we parked it in the garage. So we were kind of in a rush on Saturday, and this woman ahead of us is claiming that the guy last night when she dropped the car off told her that it was only going to cost $25.
Oh, stop it.
If she picked the car up by 10 o'clock. We were there like 9:30. So the guy was like, no, Oh, it was after 9:30. He was like, no, once you go past the whatever half hour, I have to tack on whatever additional costs.
Mhm.
And she's sitting there talking about, no, that's not what he told me. I don't know what you're going to do, but I need my car. So he just looked at us like, can I have your ticket, please? Because he wasn't even about to entertain the nonsense. So then magically she finds, because first she was like, this is all I got. Then magically she finds more money in her wallet.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, did you really have to do that for $5? Now I'm not going to get into woman's life.
People get over. Listen, just today, me and my wife went by the gas station, and I'm coming out of the little mart or whatever it is. And I see a woman pull up to the gas station. She gets out and she says to the guy, give me a minute. I got to go get some money from the ATM. So she goes to the ATM. The ATM was broken. And she goes, well, give me $6 in gas. And I'm thinking, and he says to her, well, no, I can use your card and you can get the gas with your card. She was like, nah. So I'm assuming she had like maybe $10. She was going to get like, who knows? She was going to get $16 of gas or something like that. But she was like, nah.
No, maybe she had $12. And it was like, it was gonna be $2 fee.
Exactly. Well, I don't know what the situation was, but yeah, man, that was crazy as shit. You don't know what people's situation is out there.
Yeah, true.
I saw a TikTok video where the dude was like, you want to know who's fucking poor? Go to the gas station and watch what motherfuckers put in their tank. Motherfucker rolling up with a Benz, but he's like, let me get 3 on 2, nigga. Let me get 3 on 2. That shit don't even last for 5 seconds. You literally go, and that's it. Yeah. And it's over.
Did you see the video that HaHa Davis posted?
Which
when
one?
He ran out of gas on the road? And they had gotten to right in front of the pump, but the car shut off and it would not move. So they had to go get one of the gas tanks and pour the gas into the car. But it literally was like 2 steps away from the pump.
Mm.
And I'd never seen that. And apparently the new cars, they couldn't push it. Because he was like, put it in neutral. And he's like, it won't go if you put it in neutral. I did not know that.
That's bananas. What kind of car was that? That must be a Ford.
It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee.
American. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
This is America.
This is America.
We make American cars.
In Blood America, our cars are better. Our cars would have moved.
We don't use cars in Blood America.
What do we use?
Run.
We fly.
You're either running or flying.
Yeah, I'm gonna play this next video. This is a crazy video though. This is a video of a person driving, but what happens is bananas.
Oh my fucking God.
You gotta play that again.
Yeah, just watch the tire coming off of the truck.
Oh my fucking God.
That's crazy. Because you had no time to react.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
0 time.
And what's crazy is how the tire literally was like a ramp or some shit like that for that.
It was just rolling. Truck. It was just rolling along.
Yeah, man. And the truck actually just went over it. And then listen, I don't know what type of truck that was, but
yeah, I mean, you got to be a defensive driver, but that's hard to defend against that.
That's hard to avoid. That happened to me though. That happened to me last year. I was driving and the car flipped over right in front of me, and I had to drive around it. And I was on the phone.
Wow,
it was weird. Yeah, it was weird.
Did you do a Fast and the Furious and skid under it, and then it just kind of rolled over the top of your shit, and then you saw the motherfucker like slap your hand through the sunroof?
You got out the driver's side, walked around to the passenger side while the car was spinning.
I was hanging out the sunroof and driving with my feet. It was great. I just skidded around it and just actually I skidded around it. I dropped it in the sport mode. I dropped my car in the sport mode and accelerated so I could kind of like spin it out of it. No, seriously.
So you did Fast and Furious.
I did slow and the timid.
Hold up. And
slow and the timid.
In the role of Vin Diesel, we have Mr. He said, I pulled the e-brake and I went around it like that.
Once you said you dropped it into sport mode, we knew you were lying.
No, I didn't.
That's when we knew you were lying.
I dropped it in the sport mode
And
to get a little more. To get a little more.
We're gonna need you to drop in the sport mode and grab the e-brake.
I dropped it in the sport mode and slowed down. Hit the brake and dropped it in the sport mode, which gave me a little bit more traction. It was about it.
Okay.
Which allowed you to spin 360 around the.
None of that happened. None of that happened.
And then peel out.
None of that happened. None of that happened.
He gave a high five to the nigga he passed by. He took a selfie.
And he took a selfie. He drove a half a mile backwards before you spun around and
smiling at the camera.
Oh shit!
Then I got out and had a fight scene at the gas station. It was great. It was wonderful.
It's well done,
man.
Oh,
so what else?
It was unrealistic, but it was entertaining.
It was.
So has the fireworks? You know what? I noticed the fireworks haven't really been kicking up as much this year in the neighborhood. They got
last week it was bad. Last week it was
blowing up around here.
Yeah.
Last week it was bad, but this week not so much. I haven't heard anything this week.
I mean, compared to last year where the shit started in like March,
nowhere.
Nowhere.
And ran for like 4 months, and even until damn near September.
Afghanistan.
It's not as bad. I mean, I hear them from time to time, and they're selling them right up the block from me at the Acme parking lot. They got a big ass tent.
No, this year is normal. This year is normal with fireworks. Last year, that was fucking CIA operation.
I was gonna say Vince Snitch is dropping down again.
Wait, did you say it was a part of the operation?
Yeah, CIA operation last year.
Oh,
absolutely.
Operation noisy as fuck.
Operation destabilize the protest.
Operation PTSD, all that shit.
Yeah.
Oh man. But
imagine you go into all these urban neighborhoods and you start shooting off fireworks that sound like gunshots.
But how would that affect the protesters?
Word.
Because they live in those neighborhoods, right?
I mean, but what's happening? I mean, how is that?
Okay, so let's just imagine. Let's just imagine, because it's a psychological warfare we're talking about, right? Mm-hmm. You've done your protest today. You've gone home, and you can't sleep because you're hearing what sounds like and what feels like guns and bombs. Because that's what fireworks sound like.
Right.
Some of them do,
and then you try to recoup and try to go out again. The next night you hear guns and bombs. This is not something that we're used to. This is not normal. It's not like we live in Beirut or we live in Palestine and we're
but it sounds a little far-fetched.
Guns and bombs.
But it sounds like silly enough for them to think that would work.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if I'm gonna go out there and protest, it's not gonna stop me unless the guns and bombs are falling on me.
It's not gonna stop you. It's not gonna stop you.
Right. So what is it doing?
Right.
Well, I'll tell you what it's doing over here. Let me play this video. You know how mad I would be if that was my store? And Aki was probably in the back chilling. What happened to the bodega cat? The bodega cat probably got scared, started tearing up the bread.
I didn't even find that funny.
Yeah,
that shit is disturbing.
Yeah, because that could have started a fire that killed someone.
Right.
It could have hurt somebody.
Nah, they're not thinking about that.
They're not thinking about it, but the reality is that somebody could have got seriously hurt.
Somebody probably did. The bodega cat.
Meow, 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 meow. This motherfucker, meow, meow, meow.
That's the cat talking to the police.
Meow, 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 black. Meow, 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 fireworks. All I was doing is laying on the bread. And the next
So,
thing
Cat, Timberlands, you say? You said Timberlands? All right,
meow.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That's funny.
Oh, boy.
So what's going on with everybody out there? It's quiet in the chat today.
It's quiet. I think
people
it's just,
are. It's a quiet night, man, because everybody's watching the NBA
night.
game. It was like, yo,
Right.
Cats got money riding on the game, probably.
Are you guys paying attention to the playoffs?
Nah,
Not at all.
not at all.
I don't feel bad that I'm not the only one not watching.
Yeah, I'm pulling for Phoenix and Milwaukee.
To be in the
I
final.
think if the Knicks was playing, I'd pay more attention.
Why? I'm pulling for Milwaukee because Atlanta beat the Knicks, so I want Milwaukee to beat Atlanta. And I'm pulling for Phoenix because I think they got a good squad. Even though I do like Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. So, but I don't know if Chris Paul is going to win one. I think this is his opportunity.
Yeah, none of that shit.
He's like, basketball. Basketball is my favorite sport.
Apparently not.
I've never been a big sport. Like the only sport I really follow halfway sometimes would be baseball. You know, Met fan. But I've never been, Cat said like lose their mind over that shit. Yo, my team is really doing word. It's your team. I can't get, I'm not that fanatical about it.
I used to be a really big NFL fan, and I could not see myself not being an NFL fan to the whole Kaepernick thing fall out.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
that was our Sunday routine.
Yeah, that was my Sunday.
My wife is into football, and that was like our Sunday routine. We would watch the games on Sunday, and then
you could not tell me that there would come a time that I would not watch an NFL game on Sunday. I mean, and Mondays, all day Sunday, Sunday night, and then Monday. That was my routine. Now I can't tell you the last time I watched a whole football game.
And I don't know why, but I'm just not interested.
It was absolutely because of Kaepernick, how he was treated.
It's not like I watch a NFL game now and I feel like I've somehow been somehow I should have been watching this. And I feel like something has been taken away, but like I look at it now and it's like I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, there's no appeal for it for me right now. I mean, it took me a minute to even get back into basketball.
I'm still not giving a shit about basketball.
Yeah, I mean, like this is a couple years of me finally getting to watch the playoffs, but I probably will try to get to a baseball game like in September.
You a Yankee fan? Or a Mets
no,
fan?
Mets fan.
You're a Mets fan. Oh, so we need to go. Who's a Mets fan in here? Rick, you go to a Met game? Mac is a Yankee fan.
I will go to a Met game, but I am not a baseball fan.
Okay, you're not a baseball fan. All right. Yeah, we can go. We need to go, L, because I'm a Met fan. I've been a Met fan for a long time. I've been a Met fan my whole life. My father was a Met fan, which made me a Met fan.
Nice. Same.
84 is when I first started watching baseball.
I don't know when it is. It may have already passed, but we usually go to the Subway Series.
I don't think it's passed yet. I don't think they've had it as of yet. If they did, they might have had it in the beginning of the season, but I don't think, because I haven't. Usually when it happens, you hear a lot more about it, but I don't know if they've played as of yet this year. They might play closer to the fall.
I haven't tuned into baseball.
If you guys
yet.
missed that game, I am going to paint some of the chairs in my backyard, and if you want to watch that paint dry, I think it'd be about the same
games
excitement.
are fun when you're there.
Yeah.
Baseball games are fun.
It's a lot. You gotta. It's a lot.
It depends on what color you paint the chairs, right?
All sports are fun.
When you're there in the stands and
even baseball,
excitement,
when you drink enough,
it's a lot. Yeah,
when
it's
you
not
drink
even about
enough,
drinking. It's just
baseball's
having.
No, I need to drink to watch baseball because baseball is
really.
Paint dry. Yeah, baseball is not exciting in person. In the stands, it's not exciting. NFL, yes. Football, yes. Basketball, yes. Tennis, even it moves.
The last time I went to a Mets game, I took my wife and my daughter, and we saw Matt Harvey pitch. That's when Matt Harvey was still really good. and he had a great game, and it was dope. It was like the home run was hit. It was really exciting. It was fun. I mean, and we had the one thing about Citi Field is that the whole field is pretty much, no matter where you are, you have a decent seat. I mean, outside of being way up there, but the way it's configured, you do still get a good view of the field. But yeah, you'd have to go. You have some beer. Now it's expensive as shit at the stadium. Like a fucking beer is like $10, $11, and that's for like an American beer.
Family of four, you spending $100 on meals.
Oh, easy. So you gotta. And before, I mean, now after 9/11, I'm not sure how the security is there. If you bring in a flask, it has to be plastic, like a plastic flask, because that's the only way you're gonna get anything in there.
Last time we were at Yankee Stadium, it wasn't that
with no grind.
It wasn't that serious. Like they kind of went through your bag like real quick, but it wasn't anything like serious or any pat downs, anything like that. It's funny, Matt, bring up the Padres. My father, the first Mets game I went to was the Mets against the Padres. That's the first time I had a beer. 8 years old.
8 years old. You had a whole beer for yourself, or you just
no?
He
just gave me some.
Yeah. I mean, that's the shit. That's the shit our fathers did, man. Like, hey, boy, have a sip. Maybe you shut the fuck up.
Just chillax over there.
Shut the fuck up and have some sip. Have some of this beer.
Let me enjoy the game.
Yeah, I think I was probably close to your age. It might have been 84 when my father took me to a Mets game, and this is before they started to get good. I think the best player they had on there was I think Dave Kingsman or some shit like that. This guy's name, but this is like 80, 84. No, they didn't get like 86. I was a fanatic at the time. I had the Mets jacket and the whole nine. Like I knew all the pitchers and the players. But but I like baseball.
Like Darryl Strawberry.
Darryl Strawberry, Dwight Gooden, all of those guys, George Foster, all those guys. So it was a exciting time. They haven't won since then. So being a Met fan is hard. Yeah, being a Met fan is hard.
Oh wait, didn't we win? Wait a minute.
We haven't won a World Series since 1986.
Yeah.
I know, it's depressing. All right, so before we go, let me play one more video, and then we're gonna get out of here. This one is this is for all you husbands out there who on TikTok but be acting stupid and shit.
Have you seen this? Look how young this girl is. What the heck? God.
You just liked it.
Did I? I don't even know how to work this thing. Let me get out of here. Okay, there we go.
Did you just follow her?
I don't know even. What's
Wait, are you DMing her?
Yeah, how much money should I send her?
What?
$100. $200? No. Disgusting.
Fuck you, man.
That's exactly how it is.
Disgusting. Oh my God. What is this? What is this?
I hate when I'm
stuff?
scrolling and I come across something nice and my wife is in eye shot and I'm like,
oh. Why is her ass cheeks?
Right click, save.
Oh
save.
my God.
You gotta quickly scroll past.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh
like,
my God.
What is this disgusting shit?
Hopefully you can find it again later.
Oh, that happened the other day. This woman got out of the Uber. She looked like Kimbella. Like it actually may have been Kimbella.
Mm-hmm.
My whole attitude was like, oh, this fucking disgusting whore. Meanwhile, I'm like, oh, this fucking disgusting whore.
Oh,
she's a beautiful woman, though.
Yeah. And on that note, any last words?
You just have to become comfortable and happy with whatever you can get out of your peripheral.
Exactly.
Whatever you can get out of your peripheral vision.
We asked Matt, how old are your kids and how many do you have?
Soundproof, man. Soundproof. You guys need to have, I don't know how big your house is, but you guys got to have a room where you can go where no one can hear you.
Just have a date night, man. Go somewhere else.
No.
Yeah, why not? We just did that.
Yeah, that's for nice once in a while, but when you're trying to get it in, you ain't gotta go on Expedia.
Have a car date. Have a car date with your wife.
We're gonna fuck exactly at 4:30. At 4:30, we've got a room at the Carlisle.
If you have a garage, that might work.
You need to make it electronic. Alexa, lock the kids' rooms.
Yeah.
Lock the door and put on heat.
Alexa, turn on the white noise.
Turn it up loud. There's a lot of gunshots.
I mean, the best advice I would say is whenever the kids are asleep, probably just set the alarm for 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. and just get some action in.
Do what you gotta do, sir.
I can't give you advice. My kids are toddlers. They go to sleep at 8:00 p.m. and
they're up at 4 a.m.
They sleep until 6 a.m. So
you got plenty of time.
Yeah, get it in between 8 p.m. and 6 a.m. You're good.
The other thing is, you can play the TV pretty loud and just close the door.
Play the movie Heat.
Why Heat?
Gunfire.
Lots of gunfire. Gunshot go off.
The ass claps will get disguised as gunshots.
Gunshots. Are those ass claps or gunshots? I can't tell.
Rapid fire.
That was just Val Kilmer. It was just Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer.
So we learn anything today, fellas?
Not at all.
Yeah. That ass claps sound like gunshots. Exactly.
It's fine. Play
Matt
Heat.
Furman's trying to get some ass on the low.
All right, y'all.
All right, guys. We appreciate you for supporting Decoding 40. New episode every Friday. Thank you for supporting us on the live every Monday, and we will see you guys next week.
Hey, Matt, I have one last bit of advice. Make so much noise that they won't come in the room.
Absolutely.
Just scar them.
One other thing. Light a candle. Because inevitably one of them will walk in and be like, it smells like ass in here.
What's that smell? God damn
smells like Badissi. It smells like Badissi.
All right, y'all.
All right, guys.
All right,
see you guys next week. Peace.
All right. Peace.